Hello world, Dr. Bakes here, back with our review for you all. Here with my second part of my action figure collection, everybody. For those who remember part one there, I started, going over my action figure collection, everybody. I simply split up to multiple parts there, going over my collection as a whole overall and stuff like that there, however, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently compared to part one, everyone. So y'all remember from part one, everyone, I was going through the bin right here, as you can see, there's still quite a bit of figures in there, I found out, yeah, I learned there that, it's gonna take me a while going through the bin and stuff like that there, so, so I'm still having fun doing the action figure collection here. I still had a lot of fun doing my last video, everybody. I'll go over my action figure collection, I'm still gonna be doing the videos here, everybody, so, everyone, I am going to be doing things a little bit differently, everybody. So, as you can see right here, currently in the living room here, everybody, I got different action figures for my collection out here on the floor. Kind of go over them by one, stuff like that there, and I thought this would be a cop-out, quicker process there, compared to the last video, everyone. So, so we go each figure one by one, stuff like that there, so, as you can see right here, by the exception of my 24-inch Godzilla figure, this is all the figures I went over the last view, everyone. So if you all haven't seen part one yet, do recommend you check that out before checking this part, everyone. So I said, with the exception of Godzilla, there's about every figure that I talked about for part one's right here, and see you on the floor. We're about to toggle out a whole lot more figures in my collection, everybody. So anyway, without further ado, let's go and get right into it. Gonna start here from the top, everybody, then go all the way down here to the bottom. So everyone, start things out here. I'm gonna talk about these guys here. Some more recent figures I got in my collection by Tom and Jerry action figures. I was a really big fan of Tom and Jerry when I was a kid there, but I still enjoy the cartoons as a day. I learned about these action figures here, everybody, from the YouTube action figure reviewing channel, The Foosh. Jordan, y'all check out The Foosh there. Definitely really good channel. We'll hear about good action figures there, and keep up to date with action figure related news, stuff like that there. Different shows and movies, stuff like that there. Franchises, so I stumbled upon one of his older videos there, and he was talking about this Tom and Jerry action figures, everybody, from Dachshund model toy company from China there. I thought they looked really cool, so I did some searching. When I managed to find them on eBay there, and I got these earlier today, everybody. So expect a video. Just go in more detail about these guys here soon, everybody. Tom and Jerry right there. But so far, first impression, I really enjoyed the figures, everybody. And the whole time here, the Dachshund model, they did a really good job with the sculpting there. And Tom's got really good articulation there. And Jerry, does have much articulation as Tom there, but he's got some there. You move around his head there, the arms and legs, stuff like that. Although, everyone's very worried about him. You can see there are some small parts there on Jerry and not much on Tom here, but I do remember hearing about from Foosh there that there were a couple of parts that sometimes those model toys there can break off or come too loose or something like that there. And I got these out of the package. I did notice that the right leg here on Tom was a lot more looser than the left, but as long as there's still one piece, I really don't care that much there. So, just want to give you all your heads up there. If y'all are interested in getting these figures, but aside from that, everybody, so far the Tom and Jerry here, I like them there, so far, so I expect a separate video of me talking about them, kind of like my first action figure related review, everybody, coming out soon, everybody. If you're interested in looking for them, everybody, I remember when the guy from The Foosh talking about did his review there, he had to go on a not so well known action figure collector website, but I managed to find these two on eBay there, so if y'all are interested in getting these action figures or what, If you're wondering between Amazon and eBay there, I recommend going to eBay there one. So I managed to find these two right here on eBay, so... Anyway, the next figure here by him, one of my more larger action figures in my collection by him, I found the bin there by him, was Thor one, was a giant version of Thor there from the 2011 movie by him, Thor movies are I thought the first two were good there, but, you know, up until Thor Ragnarok there, they were definitely some of the more weaker Marvel films there, although I still do enjoy them, plus Thor is one of my favorite Marvel characters, so, that would hurt to pick this figure up here, but... I still think it's a good figure. I mean, it's a little limited articulation there, but I think the sculpt is still good there, you know. Also came with some stuff there, so I think I'm not too sure if it still works by pressing this button. Yeah, that's my question there. It still works there. Press the button, makes some sound and stuff like that there, so yeah. And well, next up here by him, not necessarily action figures per se, just more like figurines there, but a friend of mine recently gave me these some me figures from on Rio Tour and if those remember watching part one of the best of the 2010s anime movies there. I put the first Rio as a runner-up as one of the runner-up films for 2011 Oh, anyway, before, kind of a big go off topic here. In case y'all wondering about part two, best of 2010s, expect part two to come out very soon so, where I will be covering the best live action movies of the past decade there so make sure to stay tuned for that there, but, so I'll give you all my update on that there, so, sorry what my cold there, but anyways, it was a friend of mine got these for Amazon here, and so I give it to me there, and well, I still think Rio 2 is a good movie. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but I still enjoy it there. And it was nice for them to hand me give me this there, so that they know I like the Rio movies, so so thanks pal if you're watching this here. So. Alright, well, next up, everyone, for those who remember part 1, I kind of went over Jason there, the Jason from part 5, Jason from Neck, everybody, NECA. Again, everyone, sorry I mispronounced Neck, everybody. Like I said, I got a bit of a habit, sometimes I have a bit of a bad habit of talking too fast like that there, so, sometimes I slow down whenever I try to pronounce Neck, And those of you who are familiar with NECA, everybody, they're spelled N-E-C-A, NECA. So, anyways, everyone, talk about the part 5 Jason, everybody. I'm talking about a couple more figures I got from NECA, everybody, for horror there. That's right, everybody. It's the 2017 Pennywise, everybody. And when I had the chance to see the 2017 It a couple months back, I really enjoyed it there, I thought Bill Skarsgård did a very good job playing Pennywise there, and he's definitely giving Jim Carrey a run for his money on who's the better portrayal of Pennywise there. So, I thought NECA did a really good job with the sculptor here. The articulation, he's still a little tight in some places like the arms and legs, but. I'll make sure to get the blue one more time, but I thought they did a really good job of sculpting there, and I think it's a really cool figure, so I am aware there are some more versions of him, and NECA do have an ultimate version of Pennywise where he comes where he has spider arms and these little things come out of his mouth there, and he's also got the spotlight mouth, the deadlight mouth there by those of you who see the 2017 movie, you know what I'm talking about there, so yeah. Cool figure, everybody. Check him out. Get the figures to everybody. Figures sometimes available, everybody. And what next up is everybody. Next up is Freddy Krueger from Sorry, everyone. Got my franchise mixed up there. But anyways, the next figure by is Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street by the first movie. This is Freddy from the first movie. In case y'all wondering there, but Solar Pennywise and Jason there, I thought that did a really good job with the sculpting there. Looks just like Freddy Krueger in the first movie there by the face and the clothing there, and of course the famous knife glove there. In case you're wondering about the head, it is removable there by it's part of a phrase look there, everybody, so can't have Freddy without the hat there, so really cool. I think it's a really cool Freddy figure, everybody. So if y'all have picked up any of the Freddy figures, everybody, from NECA, I do recommend you check them out, everybody, in case you're a big fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise there. A big fan of for the action figures of horror icons there. I recommend you check them out, everybody. Some more stuff from NECA there. Okay, well, next up here, everybody, is the first of the many Spider-Man related action figures here in my collection. One, that's Superior Spider-Man from the Ultimate Green Goblin wave, everybody. Now, everyone, I haven't necessarily read the Superior Spider-Man comics here, although I am aware of what kind of goes out. The story does sound intriguing there, but for those of you who haven't read the Superior Spider-Man storyline, everybody, it's basically, in the comics, Dr. Octopus ends up switching minds with Peter Parker there, and Dr. Octopus ends up pretty much taking up the persona of Spider-Man there. This is the costume look he went for when he was taking over Spider-Man's body there, and I think this is a really cool figure, everybody, but it's definitely a different look compared to the regular Spider-Man there, everybody. Pretty good amount of articulation there. Oh, he is a little loose in the chest. Okay, not crazy loose, but a little loose there, where it goes a little forward there. So it's a really cool figure, everybody. I'm gonna make it, y'all check it out, as well as the rest of the Ultimate Green Goblin wave, everybody. Okay, well, next figure is another Marvel Legends action figure, everybody. Although I can't necessarily remember this guy's name, everybody, but I do remember that he is from the Doctor Strange wave, everybody. I brought with Dormammu there, but again, I can't remember his name. Feel kind of bad there. Although the figure itself is really cool, though, so I recommend y'all check him out there. If anyone knows his name, everybody, let me know down in the comments below there. Let's say I can't remember his name on top of my head there. I apologize for that there. If anyone knows his name, let me know in the comments below. But still a really cool figure, though. Alright, next up, everybody, is, well, I mentioned before everyone that, when I was a kid, I collected a good number of, adult-related action figures, everybody, one of the Blue Ranger here. I can't remember which incarnation of the Power Ranger there, but for the design, I believe it's one of the dinosaur base seasons of Power Rangers, everybody. There's a Blue Ranger here, but not really much with this figure here, but still like Power Ranger, I said in part one, I still like keep around figures there, for memorabilia purposes, stuff like that there, sentimental value, stuff like that, so, Alright, well, next up, everyone, okay, well, next up here is Tigress, from Kung Fu Panda here, by, I don't know, they get another one of the adults action figures, everybody, I do think this is one of their better ones there, everybody, does look like Tigress for the movie there, but although really much going with articulation-wise, but you really move her arms, and, really no tail articulation there, but oh, she does have this thing here, where if you pop her down, she does like a flip there. I'll show you real quick. Okay, okay, she's not what to do it. There we go, okay. Well, she can do that there, everybody. Said, my doll's action figures there, doll's toys there, but not really the highest quality there, but I said, still like the figures I like, characters I like, everybody. I like Tigress. She's one of my favorite characters from Kung Fu Panda there, so. Alright, everyone, next up here. I'll probably be going down here. For probably going down each row and stuff like that there for the remainder of this video, everyone. So, now what another that old adult toy I got everybody, one from my uncle there. I can't necessarily remember which way my uncle there, but it's one of those weird bionicle things that shoot the parasites stuff like that there. Not really much going on with articulation stuff like that there, but I thought, the bionicle design looked cool there, so I will try to see if there's one from the old bionicle Lego lines there of this guy and try to build for that there. So, but they'll have to do for it until they end them. Alright, next up, everybody, I wanted to give stretch my legs for a sec, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, next up here, is Mongol here, I remember getting him, I believe, around 2009 there, or something like that. He came with a 2-pack with Cyborg Superman there. Now, I don't think it's the, I don't remember how long Mattel had the license for DC, everybody, I highly doubt Mattel had the license around 2009 there. I just from a different toy company there that was in charge of DC action figures there. But I still think this Mongol action figure looks really cool, everybody. They did a really good job. They look like Mongol there. And he's got the good amount of articulation there with the single joint elbows, ab crutch there. With not really much articulation with the head though. Side to side there. Can't really move up or down, but sorry, but the leg around there, thigh swivel there, single joint knee there, and he's got a good amount of articulation by him. So the really cool figure by. Maybe I'll check him out along with the Cyborg Superman that came with him. So. Anyway, next up, everybody, is Aslan from the Chronicles of Narnia movies, everybody. Everyone, I remember seeing the first 2 movies. I really enjoyed them, although I haven't seen the third one, which is Rise of Dawn Shredder or something like that there. So one where they're on the boat there. I didn't necessarily see that one there, but I should probably check out sometime there if it's available with Disney Plus. It's the one Narnia film I haven't seen. But I like Aslan's character there, plus I'm a big fan of lions there. Lions are favorite animals. Not really much articulation-wise there, but still think it looks cool. It looks cool there. Looks like, not 100% accurate, but still kind of looks like Aslan there, so. Plus I'm a big fan of lions there, everybody, so. Now, next up, everyone, is, next up, everybody, is Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everyone. I was a really big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Everybody. Whenever I was growing up, I watched the anime there. I was really into the card games stuff like that there. Although where I was hit my kind of teenage years, everybody, I was kind of fading out. Get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that there. But Dark Magician was always one of my favorite monsters from the series, everybody. Not really much articulation-wise, but still looks like it from the show there. Looks like he ran for soldier purposes there, so. Still like this figure, everybody. Alright, well, next, everybody, another character everybody for Narnia made there. I really like everybody. For another one of my favorite anime franchises, everybody. Although one more modern figures, everybody. And that's Hit everybody for Dragon Ball Super, everybody. Again, I can't remember what toy company made the North American versions of the Dragon Ball action figures there in 6-inch scale. But I thought they did a really good job. Somebody started going on there by last video. I thought they did a really good job with the characters there, but it looks like Hit for the show there. He does have a good amount of articulation, not as much as the SH Figure Arts one. Figures different characters from the Dragon Ball franchise, but still a good figure there. So, we're all looking to get this Hit figure there. In case you're a big fan of Hit, some of that. Now, everyone, next one, everybody, is another Marvel Legends one, although I believe this is maybe the only one that's not from from Hasbro one, and probably the oldest Marvel Legends figure I got, everybody. That's the old Ghost Rider by from Toy Biz, everyone. One of my cousins gave this to me here by I really like Ghost Rider as a character there. I heard a lot of good things about his Toy Biz the Toy Biz version of him there, but it was really cool to get him there by so the figure holds up to this day with the sculpt there, the articulation slant. Although everyone, unfortunately, I don't have the motorcycle for Ghost Rider by just got the figure here, but still looks really cool. Everyone, it's cool, I got, figure for the Toy Biz era there, and Marvel Legends there, everybody, so. Although I might try to get a newer version of Ghost Rider there, but still cool to see this figure part of my collection there. Now, next up, everybody, for those who saw my last video, everyone, the part 1 of this series about, of the X-Figure collection one, so I show off the, version of Megatron from the animated Transformers series, everybody. Well, now here's the other version I got of him, everybody. His original look from the series, everybody. And, similar to his other variant there, his variant figure there, I still think it's a cool figure there, everybody. Pretty much the exact same figure there, some of the paint and stuff like that there, but I still like both these Megatron versions of Megatron, everybody, and, reminds me of Megatron enemies. Sorry, Braveheart. Sorry, what Braveheart by the but they're always in Transformers the Animated Series, everybody, which I really enjoy that series, everybody. Like I said, if y'all haven't seen Transformers the Animated Series, everybody, I do recommend you check it out there. And our next one is an action figure of the Hulk there, although, well, I am going to be looking to get a newer version of Hulk, everybody, that's more in scale with my 6-inch figures from Marvel Legends, so that there, my other action figures there. Because, well, this does look like Hulk there, everybody, but you can see, size-wise, he is, well, very short compared to the other figures I got in my collection there. And so Junko, he's got this thing, he has the feature where you press the chest where you, so Junko with his hand, everybody, press a button back here, it will light up, although I'm not sure the button still works, though. I still like this Hulk figure. Well, I am definitely gonna be looking into get another version of him though. That's more, in scale with the other Marvel figures I got and other action figures I got in my collection there and stuff like that. So, but he'll do for now though. Okay, well, next up, everybody, I don't know what my Transformers action figures are by, although, I said, similar to the airplane guy, everybody, I can't remember this Transformers name there, everybody, like Transformers, construction crane thing there, should be cool, everybody, can't remember his name there, but still cool fit, I still think it looks like a cool figure there, so. If anyone knows his name, let me know down in the comments below there. Alright, what next up, everybody? Everyone, for those who remember part 1 of my action figure collection, what I showed off All Might and Katsuki Bakugo from, the first wave of McFarlane toys of My Hero Academia action figures there, and, anyway, I'm going to show you off the last figure I currently got for them, I currently have for the wave one, everybody, that's the main character himself, Izuku Midoriya. Like I said, I really enjoyed My Hero Academia anime, everybody. I like Deku as a character there. For those of you who aren't familiar with My Hero Academia there, he also goes by Deku for short. That's his hero name there, so a nickname / hero name there, so and I thought, as a similar to All Might and Katsuki Bakugo there, but I thought they did a really good job with Deku here. Although I have heard complaint some people complain that Deku's skin tone does look a little weird, a little off there, but doesn't necessarily match what the show there. But really don't have any major complaints about that there, but still looks like him for sure. By although I have heard a lot of good things about the other version of Deku there from Figma there, but I know Figma they did a version of Deku there, but that's because a lot of alternate head sculpts stuff that there, but has really good articulation there. But I still like this version of Deku one, although I might be looking to get that version of Deku there by Figma there. So I still like this version of Midori, everybody. So like I said, if y'all haven't seen my video here, everybody, I highly recommend check it all out. I recommend you all check it out there. Alright, well, next up, we're about to get into the last NECA related action figures I got there, but at least for the time being, from at least in terms of horror icons, everybody, that being Chucky the Killer Doll from the Child's Play franchise, everybody. Now, well, this Chucky's look there from Bride of Chucky there, where he ends up getting married to his, where Chucky ends up trapped with his girlfriend, Tiffany, into a doll there, and they end up getting married and stuff like that there. And that's when the franchise kind of took more of a comedic route there. Feels like Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky there, where they end up having a kid there and stuff like that. So, I like this Chucky figure. Everybody it looks definitely very accurate there to the version of Chucky there from Bride of Chucky there, but he's got a good amount of articulation there for a small figure there. So, although I am aware about an ultimate, similar to Pennywise, NECA did make an ultimate version of Chucky there, where it came with all different versions of Chucky there, like his head sculpts from the first 3 Child's Play movies there to Bride Chucky and stuff like that. So I might look into get that figure there, but I still think this one looks really cool though. So alright, well, next up, the next figure for Dragon Ball Z, everybody, or we now get to the main character of the franchise, everybody. Goku, everybody. Oh, more simply, this was Goku Super Saiyan Blue, everybody. Yeah, I believe this was for the first time he transformed into it. When him and Vegeta fought Frieza back in Resurrection F there, Resurrection F arc, And that or during the Tournament of Power there, but Goku, he's one of my favorite anime characters of all time, everybody. And it's nice to make like I said, I want to make sure to try to get different versions of action figures there, the characters I like there, but I like this version of Goku, everybody. I said everyone, everyone, it's not from SH Figuarts, everybody, but although I am aware that they made one Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku as well, might get that there, might not. 100% sure there for SH Figuarts there. I heard a lot of good things about their action figures everybody, but some of them can be a little bit also heard that some of them can be a little bit pricey though. So, but I'll look into see if I can get some SH Figuarts action figures everybody. But anyways, back to Goku everybody. Similar to the other figures, Dragon Ball Super base figures I got everybody. Did looks very accurate to the show there. Job with the skull to make it look like Goku from the show, everybody. But they got really good about double joy elbows there. No bicep, no ab crunch or anything like that, but he's got a waist swivel there. And he does have a pretty good amount of articulation there. So he can still work, work them, to pose and stuff like that there. So that's the only thing. He's a really cool figure. Everybody all check him out there. Alright, next up, everybody, our Transformers action figure by that's Optimus Prime here, although this is one of the smaller versions of Optimus Prime here by I got can't remember which version of Prime this is, or they might be from the one Transformers series there where the Transformers have combined and stuff like that there and formed a giant version of themselves, giant Transformers, stuff like that. All that could be wrong, but I mean, if you're one of those people that's looking for, characters that want to be in scale with, different franchise there, then you might not want to pick up this figure here by, but I still enjoy this version of Optimus Prime by. So, I think, he went for the Soldier Burst and stuff like that there, but. Alright, well, next up, everyone, into the last My Hero Academia related figure I got there, but that's one of the main female character for the franchise, everybody, and the girl that's gonna be hooked up with Deku at the end of the series. I'm calling it right now. Come at me, come at me, MHA shippers. I'm just joking around, everybody, but let's face facts, though. They're getting hooked up. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Ochako, you're a rock, everybody. She's a main female character for the franchise, everybody, from this show, everybody. Really like her character there, and, well, she's not necessarily an action figure per se, once she doesn't necessarily have any articulation or anything like that there, but she's more considered a figurine there, but, I like Ochako as a character there, but she's one of my favorite characters from My Hero Academia there, but, plus, I feel like the company that made this version of her, but, did a very good job making it look like her for the show there, so. Although with Farland, if you're watching this, next wave, put Ochako in wave 2. She definitely, one of my top, she definitely up there, one of my top, characters for My Hero Academia there. I was the action figure version of, for the show that I haven't got a figure yet, at least to my knowledge there, so, Farland, right here on Toy Company's Mega Action Figure Ochako here, okay? Yeah. Well, like I said, she doesn't have any articulation or anything like that there, but I still like this figurine of her. Everybody looks like her from the show. Plus, she fits in she does do a pretty good job in the scale with some of the other figures there and My Hero Academia there. So, mostly in scale there, but. You get my point, right? Still like this version of her, though. Although I do want to see an action figure version of her come out very soon, whether it be from Fallen Toys or Figma or any other toy company out there that have license to do My Hero Academia related action figures or everybody. So, okay, well, next up, everybody, we got another action figure for the Ben 10 series, everybody, way big. Although he's not as big right now since his bottom half of his legs is missing there by. But I like way big here by him. I like this design there. Yeah, well, in scale wise, don't really fit with the other Ben 10 figures there. I still think he's a cool figure though. So, all the legs are missing there. So we're to look for that a little later on. But. I still like this figure though, everybody. Plus, reminds me, the game of Ben 10 stuff like that there, but. In case you want to hear my quick thoughts of the reboot, everybody, seen some episodes of the reboot, everyone. I mean, it's not as good as the first Ben 10 series, everyone, but, I don't think it's as bad as some of the other Cartoon Network reboots there, So, one of which I may or may not be doing a first impression review on there. Although I might do it since it just recently came out, Thundercats Roar, so. But I'll save that for when I get to that, everybody, so. Let's back to the figures, everybody. Now, next up, everybody, we have another figure from the Spider-Man Ultimate Green Goblin wave by. This is the Ben Reilly Wade, aka the Scarlet Spider. Although it does a little more look more like Peter Parker Spider-Man though. But he is still different design wise, but still some similarities though. So, but I really like Ben Reilly's character. Everybody, I enjoyed it. Never one of my favorite characters for the Clone Saga for Spider-Man there by, I think this is a cool figure by, now everyone, this is also If I got everybody, you also have the really, you gotta switch the 2-for-1 figure by because you also you can actually switch out the head and hands there. You can actually become version of Carnage there. Can't remember exactly what happened there, but apparently Carnage and Bay Rail were shared like the same body or something like that there during the whole saga. Everybody, but unfortunately, now everyone unfortunately lost the Carnage headpiece and claws there, so I have to try to get another version of Carnage here. I have to look for the get a version of Carnage by, but nevertheless, it's a really cool figure by. We're gonna make y'all check him out there. So, all right, well now we're about to get into rule number 3 here by as we're now about to get into the next action figure by everyone feels remember I included my last video with Superman 1 now. As one the other version of Superman I had my collection by from the Batman v Superman line by I can't remember if this was the same line I got from the Wonder Woman from everybody or this was from the DC Multiverse whatever by, but I still think this is a really good version of Superman there. Don't have an ab crush there, but it's always a pretty good amount of articulation there whereby plus I do think it looks very accurate to the movie there one, so I haven't got this version of Superman there. I mean, do maybe look into it. Still, I think it's a cool figure there. Although, like I said in my previous part, I might look into get the something but Fallen Toys DC Multiverse figures there by so said part whatever, bud. I hear a lot of good things about the first wave from Fallen Toys there, so might look into doing that. They can dip there by so. But for now, I'm pretty cool with that version of Superman there, everybody, so. Our next action figure I got here by is Optimus Prime from Transformers. I believe this is a version from him from Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fall there by I was going to say, Hunter, you actually like the live-action Transformers movies? Well, I enjoyed the first 3 Transformers movies there by live-action Transformers movies, not going to lie, but kind of lost interest in, the Transformers movie franchise after the 4th movie here by, although I have heard good things about Bumblebee one, and I did end up hearing the news that they are apparently going to be releasing a reboot of Transformers movies by they set for 2020 whatever by. We gotta look into do that there. But regardless of how you feel about the Transformers movies by, I think for the most part the figures that came out really cooler by it. Still enjoy this version. I'll just probably buy. Fits pretty in scale with the other Transformers, by my opinion, there. So, although I might look at to get an update version of this Prime there, as I meant, heard a lot of good things about the recent Transformers figures there by the studio figures by Hasbro there, and some of the other Transformers action figures that other companies been doing there. So. I'll look into doing that, get those figures there, everybody, but still liking this version with this Prime, everybody. Now, next figure, everybody, is probably the first of the May version of Batman you'll be seeing here in my collection, everyone. Batman's one of my favorite superheroes of all time, everybody, Now, Batman, I say he's definitely up there as one of my favorite superheroes of all time. Everyone, he's the one who got me into, check out superheroes and stuff like that there. So don't be too surprised when you see different versions of him during my collection by. So, now the first one of him was probably a more recent version of him was when I got him from Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice there one. And I believe this was the one. I believe this is from the wave of figures that was made by Mattel there. Now he's got an articulation that Wonder Woman and Superman don't have there. Ab crunch and the thigh swivel there, stuff like that. So And wrist rotation. Okay, sorry, my bad. All right, everybody does have wrist rotation. This one's move around a bit there. So, but anyways, plus, I also feel that I still think this is a really cool figure by it made very accurate Batman, or the Batman that movie there once, so everybody y'all check this figure out there if you haven't chance to yet there. Everybody, next up here we have Thor, my second Thor action figure by from the Odin wave, Build-A-Figure wave there from Marvel Legends. I really enjoyed this version of Thor. It's probably my favorite version of Thor of the action figures I got for Thor in my collection. A really good job with the sculpted there. And the articulation of that there. And a really cool figure, really cool version of Thor. So if you don't have this version of Thor, we're going to make y'all check it out there. Well, I have heard a lot of good things about the version of Thor from Infinity War there. Yeah, the Infinity War action figure version of Thor might get him. But I still really enjoy this version of Thor by, so maybe go check him out in case you haven't got him yet. Next up, what is, one of the adults figures here from Power Rangers by the Ray Ranger. I believe this is from the first Ninja Storm series there by, from Ninja Storm there by, the first one there, but not really much to it. That there, so he just soar around. As I said before, not really much with my adult toys there, but still do like keep the, still do like, keep this figure out for mobility purposes there, everybody, so. Okay, you're probably going, Hunter, what the heck is this here? Well, everyone, there was a brief time period where there was a little bit of a crossover between Transformers and and Star Wars, everyone. not in entertainment form, but action figure form, everyone. And this was one of the things that was a result of it there. That's my Darth Vader action figure where you can transform him into the Death Star. One of So, I remember when I first got this figure, I was really cool. I still think it's cool this day by plus there's still something about them, so you gotta go back articulation for a big figure more plus the value you transfer the Death Stars, a little bit of bonus there, got some features there one there where you press the buttons there, hear the sound effects of Death Star fire there, head. He also had a giant lightsaber there. Press a button here, but it sounds like a little blaster there for so. Like that there if you press the button right there. So, still like this figure. We're gonna be able to check it out there. If you haven't had a chance to yet. All right, well, next up here, what we have. Next up, everybody, we have Forbes there by the version from Alien Force there. But Forbes was always one of my favorite aliens from Ben 10 by well, this figure is limited articulation. What I still think looks pretty good there. Accurate to what Forbes looked like there. Alien Force, the top period, stuff like that. Everyone, so still like this version of him here. So. And what next swear by him, and what next swear one is Spider-Man 2099 by him, although this is the updated, I believe this is he still has this costume in the comics, although I could be wrong though. This was the updated version of the Spider-Man 2099 by the costume-wise by him, I really enjoy Spider-Man 2099, he's one of my favorite characters from the Spider-Verse, everyone, and I really enjoyed his costume design there. There was one of my favorite costume designs for the Spider-Man there. I think his new design looks cool there, everybody. So, plus the figure itself is really cool, everyone. So if y'all haven't checked them out, do recommend you check them out, everybody. Alright, next up, everybody, we have Beast Boy from the original Teen Titans, everybody. Now, for those of you who remember, some of my older videos, everybody, I'm a big fan of the original Teen Titans, everybody. Well, there weren't a whole bunch of action figures from the original Teen Titans, everyone. What I do have, I still have enjoyed a bit of articulation there, although, everyone, if you want him to transform to animal there, unfortunately, don't really have much going on there, but for this version of Beast Boy, he's got the cheetah there and the cheetah tail, but that's about it there, transform-wise, But I still think it's a good figure, but it makes him look like the Beast Boy for the show there. It's got a good articulation there. Still, it's a cool figure there. Anyway, next up, everybody, we have Robin, everyone. Everyone, he has missed a couple things there, like, for example, like cape there. And similar to the classic Superman there, everybody, he is unfortunately one of the few figures that had his hands went missing there, so... But I still think it's a cool version of Robin, everybody, like a better articulation there. Looks accurate to the show there, so... I wouldn't mind an update version of the action figures of the original Teen Titans, everybody. And I remember Tom McFarlane, he did a review with the YouTuber JC, everybody. He's another action figure based trailer. He's been doing some interviews recently, he recently did one with Tom McFarlane there, and I'm not percent sure exactly what Tom McFarlane said there, but I do think he said that there could be a good chance we could be getting some updated version of different figures there from different, Force Entertainment from DC there. That includes the animated series, everyone. That does include Teen Titans there. So, if those of you who are aware of the McFarlane DC Multiverse, the first way by him, we do have animated version by him of Batman and Superman there. And if you want to add her in there, Harley Quinn as well. So there's a good chance we could see updated versions of the Teen Titans here by down to get there by, like I said, Teen Titans, one of my favorite animated shows growing up there. So, but I still enjoy the OG figures though. So, reminds me of the good old times there with the Teen Titans there. So. Everyone, my next one was one of my older figures I got in my collection. That being this version of Spider-Man from the 2002 Spider-Man movie. Anyway, this figure's got a whole lot of nostalgia factor to me. This was my very first Spider-Man action figure. I still do feel like he holds up, everybody. So he's a relatively good condition there. Plus, he's got a really good amount of articulation. See right here. At least with the arms and legs and stuff like that there. Otherwise, in case you're wondering about the top of the head there, this was back when I was a young kid, where I tried to make this version Spider-Man look a little bit like the Black Series one, but it didn't work out so well. But managed to get rid of most of the permanent ink I used there, but just that one little part of the top of the head that was also amazing when they're that time period there, everybody. So, I still really enjoyed this version of Spider-Man 1. Plus, I had a lot of nostalgia for me, everyone, since this is my very first Spider-Man figure by, similar to Batman, Spider-Man, one of my favorite superheroes there, I believe Spider-Man was, one of the very first Marvel superhero I got introduced to when I was a kid there, so Marvel-wise, everyone, similar to how Batman was when he started DC there, Spider-Man was the one that started out for me when it comes to Marvel. He was the gateway for all Marvel superheroes for me, to everybody. So, everybody, next up, everybody, our Marvel Legends one, we have Iron Fist. This is one of two different versions of Iron Fist I got there. This one has glowing hands. It came with some kind of flame effects there. Iron Fist does. Is there one way, sometimes that has his fist glow and stuff like that whenever he does a fight there. So there's something similar there. But their version of Iron Fist I got is more normal hands there. Although he has like multiple hands there. He's probably got the most amount of hands I've got out of the action figure one. So. But I really like both versions of the Iron Fist I got there. So as Iron Fist, in my opinion, one of the more underrated Marvel superheroes. Everybody really enjoy his character there. So if I haven't got any extra figures of Iron Fist, I do recommend you look into getting some figures of him there. It's a really cool character there. His action figure is really cool too. So oh crap! That's I almost tripped right there. All right, well, next up here, we have Mr. Krabs here, one from SpongeBob. That's from Home Adult Toy here, really enjoyed SpongeBob when I was a kid, although the newer seasons, were coming a little lackluster and stuff like that there, but although SpongeBob has been getting better in recent years, though. I like the figures, different characters I like there, stuff like that. So, everyone next up, everybody is a Star Wars action figure by him. Everyone can't remember this guy's name, everyone, but I remember his character one. I remember him, having his own storyline, stuff like that there, and episodes dedicated to him in Clone Wars there, both the original 2D animated series by Jenny Kornakowski and the 3D series, everybody, which, by the way, everyone should probably get hyped for it since the final season is of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. The 3D version is going to be coming out on Disney Plus in about a month's time there, so make sure you're all ready for that there. So, like I said, I'm familiar with his character. I can't remember his name in time there. I feel bad. I like his character there, but he is one of the smaller figures I got. The Courage figures I got, but he's got good articulation. It looks like the version character for the movie nearby. So it's a cool figure there. All right, well, next up, everybody, not necessarily the last of the Dragon Ball figures, everybody, but the last of the more modern figures from Dragon Ball I got right now, everybody. That's some Trunks from the from Dragon Ball Future Trunks from Dragon Ball Super 1. Everyone, I've never seen the Goku Black arc, everyone, where Future Trunks and stuff. See Future Trunks back and stuff like that. That was a really cool arc there. I think this is a really cool figure here by him. Everyone, in case you're wondering what the sword is, everybody, I still do have the case there where it originally came in there, the sword, stuff like that. He did have an attachment piece where the sword carrying thing there, but that went missing. Ended up going missing somewhere, but it's in the bin somewhere, everybody, and just don't know exactly where it's at, but it's in the bin. But anyway, back to the figure, I really enjoyed this version of Trunks, everybody. Similar to the other Dragon Ball figures, everybody. Looks very accurate to show there what about articulation there, so I really like this figure by Now next up, everyone, we have another Marvel Legends, everybody, which is Hawkeye, everybody. All this is more classic look for Hawkeye, one for the comic stuff I had there, not for the movies. While I do like Hawkeye's design, the new movies, everybody, My personally, I do think his classic look is better one, so that's a my personal opinion there. So, yeah. Now I do have the bow, it's whatever, something like that there by, so we're at here. So, really cool Hawkeye figure by good amount of articulation there. Makes look like the version of him for comics there. We all check this one out. Like,